I have made over $500,000 online at the age of 21 with a one-person business in 2024, and I want to share with you the exact strategies that Dan Koh, Alex Hormozi, Iman Ghazi, Justin Welsh, Ali Abdaal, and hundreds of other creators are using to make millions of dollars a year by productizing themselves. And don't worry, I'm not going to sell you anything in this video. I will give you the 3 exact steps that can help you go from zero to making 10, 20, or even $30,000 a month online by leveraging the internet. And I know these steps work because I've been personally using them for making over 10 to 20k a month for the past 3 years in a row, and just a couple of years ago I was a broke student just trying to figure out how I can make my first dollar online. So let's start with a simple understanding of what a one-person business is. Because most people think that if you want to make money online in 2024 and beyond, you need to have a large audience, you need to have a lot of proof and a lot of credibility, or you need to have a lot of employees to succeed. But that cannot be further from the truth. And to understand the reason for that, we need to understand that business is just about solving problems. You probably already heard about this, so don't worry, I'm not going to repeat the same boring things that you have heard everywhere. But this principle is really extremely important, so let's quickly talk about that. And then I will share with you the 3 exact steps that you need to take to make your first 10k a month or even more. And why it's important to understand that business is about solving problems, because otherwise you can get the shiny object syndrome. And that is that you see all of these people making money online with various different ways, and you think that there's just one right way to do it and all the other ways are wrong. But that is not true. You can make money online and you can become a millionaire with having no employees and by just leveraging the internet. You can also become a millionaire by having a physical, real-world business and having a bunch of employees. You can do it in just 2 years, or you can do it in a decade. You can do it by posting content on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, or you can do it by just reaching out to people in their DMs or with their email. So there is not one way to the top of the mountain. There are actually thousands of ways to get there. And once you understand this, you have the piece that you can build the way that you want that will be the most aligned with your own values. So when we understand that it doesn't matter how many employees you have, what platforms you use, and what you sell, what matters is that what you are doing solves people's problems. That is what business is. You are watching this video because it solves some of your problems. You are going to grocery and buying things because that solves the problem of you being hungry. You are buying new clothes because they are comfortable, or you want to look nice. Whatever you buy and whatever you purchase, you are doing it to solve your own problems. So we must keep that in our focus if we want to build a successful business. We need to eliminate all the distractions and all the marketing that the gurus sell you and relentlessly focus on what matters the most, which is solving painful problems for people and getting paid in return. So now let's talk about the 3 exact steps that I followed to make over 10k a month and even up to 50k a month at the age of 21 as a one-person business. Step number 1. After we understand that we need to solve problems for people to make money, we need to pick a niche. And it might sound boring to you, but I promise I will try to break it down in a way that this principle will stick with you forever. But first you can ask, okay Harold, but what is a niche? A niche is basically a group of people that are similar to each other and experience the same problems. And the reason that why you need to pick a niche to succeed with a one-person business is because you cannot solve problems for all people. Unless you are Amazon, of course. So if you want to succeed, you must pick a specific group of people so you can talk to them and you can see what problems do they have, so then you can go and solve their problems. For example, if you're a fitness coach and you want to help people to become healthier, then you know that all of these people that want to get healthy, they have a problem with their health or with motivation or with fitness or whatever. Now it's a way more specific problem to solve that you can attack and you can make money compared that if you would want to solve problems for the entire world. And now you can ask, okay Harold, but how am I gonna pick my niche? And that is a wonderful question. There are 2 factors for picking a niche that would make it very easy for you to make money online. The first factor is that it should have a high competition. And this might sound very counterintuitive, so let me explain. If you pick a niche that has no competition, it's probably a sign that people don't want that solution and no one wants the thing that you are trying to sell. But when you pick a niche that has lots of competition, it means that that niche also has a lot of demand and a lot of potential customers. That's why all of these various competitors can still survive and make money. And the second principle is that you should be interested in the niche that you are trying to serve and you are trying to solve their problems. So for example, if I don't care at all about diet, if I go and help other people with that, I'm not going to be enthusiastic or passionate enough to ask them questions, to dive deep into their problem, to solve their problem in a good way. But if I'm interested in online businesses, in making money, in growing, in becoming the best version of myself, then helping other people to do it will actually be very easy for me because I love that and it's my passion. And because it's my passion, I would love to spend lots of time with the people I'm trying to help because I enjoy it, and of course I would understand them better and I will be able to make money. So when you pick a niche that you love and you experience that problem yourself and you're similar to your niche, of course it will be easy for you to understand those people and to actually solve their problems in an efficient way that people would love to pay you for. So that's why the first step is solving your own problems and then selling the solutions as a one-person business. For example, 3 years ago I was a broke student who was watching YouTube videos all the time and I was not making money with that. So I knew that YouTubers that are posting content online are making money, so there was a lot of competition, so I knew that if others are doing it, it's probably working. And number two, I was passionate and interested about it because I was watching it myself and I was the avatar and the niche that I wanted to pursue. So instead of consuming the content, I started producing content online with my YouTube channels. And first I started by posting faceless YouTube channels right here that got me millions of followers and made me hundreds of thousands of dollars because I was solving the problem of people that wanted to get entertained on YouTube. Then other people starting to ask me how they can make money with YouTube the exact way that I was doing it. And because I understood these people, because I was struggling a lot and I didn't know how to go viral on YouTube, how to come up with video ideas, how to make content, I solved these problems for myself, and then when people asked me for it, I was able to sell them the solution. So that's how I started my Instagram personal brand and helped others to grow their YouTube channels without even necessarily showing their face. And that business also made me hundreds of thousands of dollars because I understood the people that I was trying to help. I failed trying to grow my YouTube channels, and when I had the solutions and when it finally worked for me, I was ready to help other people too because they asked me for it. And then with time, when my personal brand started to grow, people started asking me how they can grow their personal brands. And because I experienced a lot of problems myself when it comes to growing your personal brand, I was able to sell these solutions to these people and to truly help them. And that's how I made over $500,000 online at the age of 21, and that's how I've been able to make anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000 a month in, month out, for 3 years in a row. Because I followed my curiosity, I experienced problems myself, I solved them, and then I sold the solution to other people to help them. And the step number 2 is getting attention online. Because if you want to grow your one-person business and you want to solve problems of your niche so they can pay you money in return, you need to first have their attention. And the best way to get attention in 2024 and beyond is through social media. And you get attention by posting content. So if you are good at camera, if you want to show yourself, if you want to talk and you love it, then you can start on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, etc. And on the other hand, if you love writing and you don't like video, you can start on Twitter, X, or on LinkedIn. But I would recommend pick at least 2 platforms. It can be YouTube and X, YouTube and Instagram, Instagram and LinkedIn, Facebook and TikTok, whatever it is, 2 platforms that you are personally using the most and consuming the most content on yourself, and start creating content there. For example, in the beginning I was consuming lots of content on YouTube, so I started posting faceless videos on YouTube as a one person and I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars. Then I was consuming a lot of information on Instagram from other influencers that are teaching others how to make money online. So what I've done, I've started creating content on Instagram because I was using it the most. Then I slowly started watching personal brand YouTube channels. That's why I started this channel. And then I started reading Twitter or X. And now I've grown my Twitter from 0 to almost 5,000 followers in just a couple of months because instead of consuming it, I started creating content. So pick 2 platforms that you like the most, that you yourself are consuming the most content on, and start creating. Because if you are already on that platforms, you understand them. You know how people watch it, how they consume it, what content do they like, because you are one of them. And then you can simply start posting content about things that you are interested in for yourself, and guess what? Millions of other people would be interested in the same things as you are interested in, and if you stay consistent and you really try to make each piece of content just 1% better, I guarantee that your audience and your following will grow. And once you have picked 2 platforms and you have grown on them, you are going to get attention. And not only attention, but attention from people that have consumed your content and already know, like, and trust you. That's why they've been consuming your content. And as I said, if you do not know what to post about the things that you are interested in. And I promise, if you stay consistent, you will start attracting audience that is like you, that has similar problems, and you can start selling them the solutions of your problems that helped you, so hopefully it can be helpful for them as well. And here are 2 extra pro tips for creating content online. Number 1, do not reinvent the wheel, which means do what already is proven to work. If you started posting on Twitter or on YouTube or on Instagram or on Facebook and you see other creators posting content inside your niche and getting good results, take inspiration from them. I'm not saying that you need to completely copy what you are doing, of course not, but you must take inspiration from their ideas and what's working best for them. Because that's an indication that people like that type of content the most. So if you do something similar and ideally a little bit better, then with time you will start getting eyeballs and attention as well. And the second pro tip when it comes to creating content, have a schedule and stay consistent. For example, if you want to start growing on X, at least post 2 times a day, every single day. Or if you want to start on YouTube, post 2 videos a week for 1 year. Or if you're on Instagram, post stories every single day. You need to have a schedule and you need to stay consistent so you can actually grow. Because growing an audience and followers online and getting attention is a compounding process. You will not get the best results in the first month, but in the first year or 2, you can have life-changing results. And it's all because the results compound in the end of your journey. Now, the third and arguably the most important step to make 10K a month or more as a one-person business is to learn sales and marketing. If you pick the niche and you know what problem to solve, if you create content and get attention, but you cannot sell your solution to these people, you will not make money. You can start an Instagram page and talk about fitness or cooking or whatever you want to talk about. Your content can actually be valuable to people, but if you do not have the skill of selling them your solution and letting them know why they should listen to you and how you can help them, no one will ever buy anything from you. And even if you don't want to have your own product and you want to start a faceless YouTube channel or Instagram page and just make money from doing brand deals or promoting other people, still you need to sell to these other people how promoting their products and their stuff to your audience is going to be available. So no matter what you do and how you make money, you are going to need the skill of sales and marketing. And one of the best books that I would recommend you to read on this is called $100 Million Offers and $100 Million Leads by Alex Hormozi. You can find it for free if you Google it and say Alex Hormozi $100 Million Offers free podcast. And you can listen to the entire book absolutely for free. If you just follow these steps, I guarantee you, you will learn the best strategies for coming up with offers and with products that people would feel stupid saying no to. And that's the key to make money. Because after you pick the niche and you got attention and you have a product that you can sell to your audience, it's a promotion, it's a brand deal, it's selling your account, it's selling courses, consulting, whatever it is that you are going to help your audience with, you will need the skill of sales and marketing to actually make money. And I literally don't know anyone that has been successful without following this exact process. And that is exactly how I've been able to make over $500,000 online. I picked a niche that I like and has demand. I picked the platforms that I'm using the most myself, and instead of consuming, I started creating and staying consistent. And number 3, after I got the attention, I started selling and marketing my products, my services, my videos, whatever it is that can help solve the problems of my audience. And that is exactly how creators like Ali Abdaal, Iman Ghazi are making millions of dollars a year. They are literally productizing their life and themselves and selling the solutions of the problems that they have experienced in their life to their audience through content. And if you just follow these 3 exact steps, at least for 6 months, I promise that you will start making money as a one-person business. You will not need to have a team, you will not need to have complicated processes or complicated stuff in your business, you will not need to have a physical product. All you will need to do is to just post content online and make money by solving people's problems and making the world a better place. And the beauty of this business model is that you not only can get financial freedom, but you can also get time freedom and location freedom. So you can work from wherever you want, whenever you want, with whoever you want. That is, in my opinion, the ultimate path to happiness and living life in your own terms. And the biggest mistake from my experience that people make is not getting started. My first 10 businesses failed because I didn't know what I was doing. But if I haven't started and if I didn't fail and learn from these failures and learn from what doesn't work, I wouldn't find the thing that did work. I tried posting content about health online, but I didn't care about that topic back then, so of course it failed because I quit too soon. I tried to make money from building websites and from optimizing them, and of course it failed because I didn't know these principles. But without without those failures and without getting started, I wouldn't be here in this position sitting here today. So please, if you have watched this video, do not procrastinate. Just get started, fail more, fail better, and you will learn from that, and I guarantee that you will succeed for as long as you keep going. I know people that are 16, 15, 18 years old from third world countries making 10k a month, and I also know people in their 40s, 50s or 60s that just learned about this opportunity, stayed consistent with this, persevered, and now are making life-changing money. The only way for you to not succeed with this is to either not start or to quit when you do. So don't overthink it, start posting content online, get better daily, sell the solutions of your own life's problems to other people that desperately need that, and make the money that you absolutely deserve. Now, if you want to get access to step-by-step plans, templates, and courses absolutely for free, where I help you to make your first 10k a month as a one-person business, you can join my absolutely free community with over 1,000 members. The link will be in the description. And I would also highly recommend you to check out this video where I explain my exact story on how I used the one-person business to make over $500,000 online. You can check it out if you want, and I hope to see you at the top soon.